kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And this offense comes out aggressive, man. 4 verts, first play of the game. We're going to take a shot. We're going to send a statement. But the defense was more than ready. Gets the pressure, gets the sack, and they make the first statement.
We'll see if they can dig one up that goes forward this time on second down from the 18. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Forced out of the pocket. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
Man, can there be a better start for a defense than setting the tone with back-to-back sacks? Forcing a 3rd and long. First time out the gates. Really good job by this defense.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Shakes off the defender. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A low line drive and not his best work. Looks it in at the 40. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Great place to start for this offense. Fires to the big fella. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
But watch the offensive line here. They all block run. As they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the...
Oh, he's got some space. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Here's the pressure. Finds his big tight end. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
And after that 1st down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. They'll move the tight end. They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. He's in for the touchdown.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, and put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Leaves it with the back. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You can tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later.
Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
The pull and throw off the RPO. Just leaves him grabbing air as he gets down to the 35. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Gets away from one, finds room.
It's really nice to see this offense bounce back. That first possession, man, they go 3 and out. They really struggled, and now starting to put a drive together, get their feet a little bit wet. Now you can see they're starting to get pretty comfortable.
The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Turning it on. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Went up top on second down. That leaves him needing a yard here on third down. They'll try to run for it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to let one go back to the middle. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's a frustrating play right there. Like, the protection was really good. Jesse, quarterback holds on to the football, has time, and then makes a critical mistake over the middle of the field.
And he's just staring his guy down for way too long. There was the defender that had a beat on him from the get-go, and he makes him pay. That's a mistake you don't expect to see the quarterback make.
They'll line up for a second down play. Looking for a gap. It's John. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete.
And that is a huge conversion on 3rd and long for the offense. I think a lot of people thinking, hey, we're just going to try to get a couple of yards, help our kicker out here to kick a field goal. But instead, they get a massive play, and now all of a sudden they're thinking touchdown here, 1st and goal.
The snap sets up the throw. Makes the catch. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
2nd and goal coming up. Quarterback sneak, trying to get a push. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They'll run the sneak for it. Sneaks into the end zone.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Makes a move. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Back to throw. It's Drake. Trying to set up the screen. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. The run from the shotgun. Breaks the tackle. The tackle was made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38.
Wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. The RPO, it's complete. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
Good spot on the field to go for it. They make it pay off. Not willing to settle for a field goal on this drive.
Yeah, and Reese, I just don't know if field goals are going to win this game, honestly. I think to win, I think you need tutties. So this offense needs to stay on the field, stay aggressive, and try and capitalize after picking up that 1st down.
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Trying to make... There he goes! He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. They'll throw it from the red zone. Got a man. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll try the run. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. We'll see if they go back to the run here on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They are a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives, they've scored 2 touchdowns, and here on their 3rd possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete, but if you're him, I would keep spinning the beam.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Picked off, they turn over in their own end. Takes it the other way. And he'll take this one all the way home and into the end zone for a touchdown.
You've got to be so careful as a quarterback throwing over the middle of the field with this linebacker. He is so good in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. He'll make you pay, and he did right there with that pick 6.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through.
Breaks into the open. Made a defender miss. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. Looking downfield on 1st down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game. But when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
And he gets the 1st down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Wants to throw on 1st down. Still looking on the move. And he'll just get rid of that one.
And that goes down as incomplete. but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get...
Lets it fly deep downfield. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. About to kick it away again as we are tied up in the 3rd quarter. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll open the 2nd half with a run. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. To the ground with the back. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the 2nd half.
Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
And how about that? You don't see those, touch passes go for negative yards very often. Usually this is a short flip that counts as a completion that goes a long way, but the defense aggressive.
Makes the grab past the marker. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Drake. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. This has been a tight one, 3rd quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. It's one thing to get that huge play. Now you got to cash it in with 6. 1st and 10 from the 24. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's a heat. Fires downfield. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. Nestled just inside that right upright. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And now this offense will take the field again. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And his throw is incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. At the 45, on his way. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
And that is such great execution by this offense. 3rd down and 2. They know you're running the football, but they were physical. Great job creating a little bit of space. Not only do you get the first down, you chew up a bunch more yards, too. Nice execution by this offense.
On 1st and 10 from the 38. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Gonna run it. It's Johns. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. He's got an open man. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Oh, he's got some space. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on 2nd down. Fighting off the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
They're facing a 3rd down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Right down the boulevard, it's good. All tied up here in the fourth quarter.
I am not always the most positive guy towards kickers. We all know that. But how about that, man? First opportunity in the game, in the fourth quarter, when your team needed it, the game now tied because of his foot.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. He'll keep it himself. Past the first down marker and still running. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Looking for a crease to the left.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Runs through a tackle and runs through another guy. Turns it on down the left side. All the way in for the touchdown.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. He can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners. When he kicked it in gear, he got the long touchdown.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Give to the running back. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
And after having a nice game like that on 1st down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on 2nd down, on 3rd, you won't have that long to go.
Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. It's a one-score game lead, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. He's not going to get there. A big stop with his defense on 4th down.
That's a gutsy call. And I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. They want that clock to run. Just not willing to take the hit. He delivers it and gets to the 27.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Man, did the defense need the stop. Great job getting the third down stop. They needed to force a punt. They got to get their offense the football back so they have a chance in this football game. Really nice execution by this defense.
The offense changing the play. On fourth down, looking to pass. Fires to the wideout. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Defense uses a timeout quickly trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. With the run on first and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at third and goal. They'll go to the ground. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth straight win.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll give it to the back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it.
Turning it on. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
Well, you're trailing here in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're going to hurry up. Really nice job of awareness by the quarterback that time. Nothing open. You got to scramble. You got to go get the first down, yes, but also getting out of bounds to try and preserve as many seconds as you can on the clock.
Safe completion on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Now on second down. Back to pass. Got his man. Ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And the defense is able to go out and shut the door. They put the clamps down. They've got a big lead, and with that fumble, they're going to win the game. You've got to give this defense credit for finishing.
Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
You got to be impressed by how you've seen this offense finish in this football game. They've been scoring points in the fourth quarter, just got a touchdown on their last drive, and there they rip off a big run. They are not letting off the gas pedal right now. And as a
looking for a huge play. Grabs it inside the 10. No one's going to get him. Touchdown. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And with that TD, this team looking to go 4-0. Just how you want to start a season, man. They've done an unbelievable job answering all the questions, starting off the year just how you want to. Now, keep it going. Keep that momentum. Don't relax. What a start to the season.
He'll step out of bounds at the 6. And leave his offense with a long field in front. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Give to the back. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Sends it back in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quick strike complete. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw on 1st down. Dances away to buy time. A deep throw as the clock winds down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
This time he's got it. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the catch. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Here's a throw downfield late. And the pass is incomplete, and this ball game comes to a close. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play.